All right. I know it's been a while since our last video, but there's a lot of stuff that happened that kind of threw us off our schedule. For one, we had our semesters, so it got kind of difficult to get out of the house, and our classes also gave us study leaves, made it even harder because we normally make these videos after class. So it's not as convenient to just go to the park and start. But these are not reasons, they're excuses, and I'm slipping back into a trap of procrastination. I had a real problem with procrastinating when I was 12, 13 years old. I would basically not do anything up until the very last moment. If I had 30 days to do something, day 1 to day 29 would just be me doing random bullshit. And day 30 would be me trying to cram 30 days of work and submit some project or some thing I had to do, trying to complete the work I had to do in that one day. It took me a lot of time to get better from there, and now I feel like I'm falling back into that hole, to that trap. Like procrastination is basically you're not respecting the time you have. Okay, like because see everybody in the world has got the same 24 hours. The difference is how we use them. And if you're procrastinating, you're like, oh, I'll leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow's me. But then what happens is tomorrow never arrives. So it's like you're expecting more than 24 hours, but you never get to work in those 24. You spend 24 hours thinking about something that you'll do in the next 24 hours. And I read books on how to stop procrastinating, and it kind of helped whenever I wanted to do something. I wanted to get to work. Instead of just thinking about it, I thought, instead of thinking about what I just start doing. And it worked for a while. Up until 8th grade or ninth grade, it worked pretty well. I felt like everything was going right with my life. But then came the month of May. And I have absolutely no idea what happened to me in May because we were supposed to have our summer vacations. Class decided it was a good idea to keep summer school, basically. Along with this, I was also managing boxing. I was also managing my music classes. And I don't know if I got burnt out or if I just lost my motivation to do something, or even if I lost my motivation, willpower should have pushed me through. But something happened to me and I just didn't feel happy. Like I didn't want to do anything. All I wanted to do was just sleep, and then wake up, and then eat, and then sleep back again. And I didn't do that. I went to my school, I went to my classes, I went to my piano lessons, I went to my boxing. I did everything, and it just felt like it had no result. Like everything I was doing was just in vain. Why should I even do it at all? I know how people throw the word depression around lightly, but I mean it with all seriousness when I say I think I was depressed during that period or during that month. It was a very dark time for me, and it kind of, you could see the change, it was visible. I was no longer as funny as I had thought I was. I mean, my sense of humor took a dive. It's still underwater, but at least I have now got the nose floating above water surface. Just thinking of that time makes me want to forget it, but just it's like a memory that haunts me. I don't know if I'm slipping back into that same thing again because my boards are coming up, so I've taken a break from boxing. I've taken a 6 month break, and now I feel like I want to do something, but I don't know what it is that I want to do. I mean, obviously, I'm writing the book, and even in the 2 weeks that we had a semester, I had plenty of time that I could have used to write my book, to write my script, so that it would be ready up till this video, or to be ready for this video. And I have no idea how I managed to waste all of it and not study properly at the same time. The brain is a genius at procrastinating because that's what it's like it's built to procrastinate. The easiest thing that you can do with your mind is to make excuses and justify. The hard part is actually getting up and trying to do something. And now it's like I can't sit still. I can't focus on one thing and just carry it out. Just follow it through. I sit down to study. 10 minutes later, I have no idea where I am. 10 minutes later, I'm doing wrestling takedowns on my chair. 15 minutes later, I'm doing cartwheels across the bed. 20 minutes later, I go take a shit. 25 minutes later, I randomly snack on something. And even while I'm snacking, I'm like, oh no, you shouldn't eat this. It's very bad. And there was a very brief period in the month of June, July, maybe the beginning of August. I started to feel like, okay, now your life is on the right track because I had started a diet. Not a diet per se, but I try to really limit my food because I want to get better. I want to get fitter. I was getting better at boxing. I could finally see some improvement. My piano lessons were also going great. And because of the diet, I was feeling hungry all the time, but not in a bad way. Because even while I was hungry, I felt like I'm doing something good with my life. I'm doing something meaningful with my life. I mean, even if it's just personal victories, but it was like I was doing something. Now I again feel like I'm not doing anything. Okay, thank you for listening. Stay tuned for more.